And think about it. How many times do we watch on the news and we hear stories about the chemicals that are in our water, the heavy metals that are in our water? They've already proven that heavy metal is responsible for a lot of the diseases and the cancers and the things that we have in our society. So why would you continue to not take your water health seriously? So let me show you guys this system that we just recently got. So you can continue to drink municipal water straight out of the tap like a lot of us do, even the bottled water that a lot of us use. Do we really know where the source of that water is coming from? So why not get a system that when you put it in your house, that you are getting water that is contaminant free. Let's check the system out. But this here is where you will have to install. You will literally have to drill a hole through your sink. So if you're freaked out by doing this, you can hire a contractor, somebody to do it, or a family member, but it's really not that hard. So here, has a digital display. This is actually connected under the sink. It has a digital readout to show you what quality of water that you're getting. So one of the readouts you're going to see when I turn this on is you're going to see your TDS levels. I'm going to say it phonetically. That's T as in Tom, D as in David, S as in Sam. Shows you the level of your totally dissolved solids that's in your drinking water. So just to give you an idea, I'm going to put up a graph right here on the screen so you can actually see it. So once this display lights up when I turn it on, anything between 0 to 50 is pure and excellent water. Okay, again, anything between 0 and 50 is pure and excellent water. 50 to 150, that's good water. 150 to 300, that's acceptable. 300 to 500 is fair. Anything above 500 is unacceptable. So let's turn this on. Let's see what level this reverse osmosis system is giving us in our water. Remembering what I just said. So again, this is plugged in underneath the sink and it's hooked to our water supply. We're going to shut this on right here or turn it on. Now, what do you see as I move this out of the way? So this water right here is being filtered. So what did I just say a moment ago? Your totally dissolved solids level range chart, 0 to 50 means pure and excellent. What are you saying right there? We're at 10. So I want you to think about this versus the water that you get out of your tap right here. Okay, this is coming straight from the city or your municipality or wherever you live. Now think about that. If 3 to 500 is fair, wouldn't you want to be between 0 to 50%? How else are you going to get that unless you have a system just like this to help you get there? Okay, and what I like about it is that it shows you where you're at. So whether or not it's time to replace your filter. So we're going to show you the system underneath the sink and just give you some basics as far as what you would need to hook it up. This is our main water coming in the house. We live out in the country. As you can see, it goes up and it ties in here. This is the cold water shutoff valve. But if you look closer, you can see this little angle valve. Now this is what comes with your kit. All you need to do is shut off your water to the sink, unscrew your cold water supply line, put this little angle stop on, and then connect it all back together. Okay, it doesn't take you to be a plumber or anything crazy. As long as you have a shut-off valve right here under your sink, it's super easy to do. Now, if you don't, you're going to have to shut off your main water because if you disconnect this supply line right here, you're going to have water all underneath your sink. So you don't want to do that. But again, guys, I'm telling you, having done a little bit of plumbing myself, it's not hard at all. Now, underneath, as you can see here, this here comes out of your filter. This is actually going over this way towards the unit itself, ties in here. This is a 3/8 hose, and it goes to here where it splits, because what we ended up doing, this little hose right here goes up to the water spigot you just saw where the filtered water is coming out. But what we ended up doing was tying in, because you can see here I bought a T right there because we wanted to tie in our ice water that goes to the refrigerator. So the ice water so that we can have filtered ice as well as filtered water. But again, that's for another video for another time, and I know Frizzlife sells those adapters. But again, just kind of trying to break it down and keep it simple. You have 3 hoses coming out. You have your water coming out of your supply line, or your city water, basically. It goes in to here, and then the machine does its magic, and then it comes out here, and it feeds up to this line here that I was telling you about. And here, this is your drain line for waste or whatever, and this actually ties into your drain. So what you would need to do, and a lot of people will be freaked out about this, you can see this little clamp here, you will need to drill a small little hole into here for your waistline. But again, guys, I'm telling you, super simple to do, not difficult at all. You can follow instructions, you can do this. So this system, again, you will need to have an outlet under your sink, as you can see. So I had to separate the outlet, so one half of the outlet is operating the disposal, and the other half has power all the time, so it can feed this machine right here. So if you don't have that, if you're not comfortable doing that, hire an electrician or somebody that can do it for you. So in here is where all your filters are. These are your 3 filters. You have your CP, your reverse osmosis, and your TC. When that time comes that you need to replace your filter, all you do is put the tool on, crank it, undo the filter, take it out, slide the new one in. You guys are good to go. We live out in the country. Our tap water is 200 to 400 parts per million. And you guys remember the graph. I'll put it back up here on the screen. Remember I said anything between 0 to 50 is considered pure and excellent water. So we're at 200 to 400, okay? I don't know how serious you are about your health or the crap that's being put in your water. And we all know we can't control a lot of things. So if you can control the water that's actually coming into your house or the food that's coming into your house, you guys know where I'm going with this. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to have some control over how clean your drinking water is? Again, especially like I said, the fact that our bodies are made up of almost 70% water. It's time to do something about it. So check out Frizzlife. It's a no-brainer for me. Hopefully it'll be a no-brainer for you and your family. I'm always looking at, oh, this is going to cost us this much. And we look at the price of the actual device and we do the comparison. What is it if your goal is high quality water?
And that's what I call high quality H2O.
This is just an estimate for a brand I found online. 30 bottles of this particular brand is going to cost you $35. That's a bottle of water a day for one person. So you got a family of 4 or a family of 6. And you're just still talking, getting 1 bottle of water a day. You guys hear what I'm saying? So just giving you the comparison to give you something to think about. If you're hesitant or haggling on the price or this thing is expensive, take it into consideration what it's going to cost you in the long run. Again, like I said, the 3 filters that I showed you in the video, one filter has to be replaced every 6 months, the other one every year, and then the other one every 2 years. So for $450, you're going to be covered for 2 years. Think about it. Love you guys.